Picture a world-class pop group capable of selling out global arenas, abruptly stripped of that momentum and forced to sit in a drab, fluorescent waiting room. That jarring contrast is the visual backbone of SB19's music video for Bisa. The inspiration comes directly from the group's own experiences. During the Pagtatag World Tour, their self-managed label, 1Z Entertainment, faced a series of exhausting struggles with international travel documents and border restrictions. It created a frustrating paradox, possessing undeniable world-class talent, yet remaining physically paralyzed by the gatekeeping of international borders. To translate this friction into sound, the group utilized a style they call Satirical Funk, a hyper-anxious arrangement that uses the hallmarks of funk to score the feeling of a bureaucratic nightmare. Bisa drops the standard pop playbook of simple celebration. Instead, the track functions as a calculated sonic protest against the absurdities of the application process. This chart shows the track's rhythmic foundation. The pace is anchored to a strict 115 beats per minute, driven by a staccato, quacking wah guitar line that keeps the energy feeling frantic and rushed. On a spectrum analyzer, we can see the producers intentionally cluttered the 500 to 2000 Hz range. In audio engineering, crowding this specific area creates a sense of claustrophobia, filling the listener's ears with a constant, unavoidable presence. That frequency clutter mimics real-world sensory overload, like the hum of a crowded embassy office, or the visual noise of a Manila street packed with a dense tangle of overhead power lines. In the chorus, the music employs stalled harmonic shifts. By denying the listener a traditional musical resolution, the song sustains a constant state of tension that mirrors the psychological anxiety of a cue that never ends. These moments are punctuated by theatrical brass stabs. They hit the rhythm like a physical, denied stamp hitting a sheet of paper. The cumulative effect of these choices, the mid-range clutter, the rigid tempo, and the lack of resolution, forces the listener to inhabit the same psychological pressure the group faced while waiting for their documents. That suffocating feeling carries into the visual direction. The music video is built around a muted corporate aesthetic, using rows of gray chairs and sterile lighting, specifically meant to drain the energy of the applicants. But if you look at the background of the office, there is a distinct visual Easter egg, the Hall of Passers. This is a mock shrine dedicated to global icons with Filipino heritage. It includes globally validated stars like Bruno Mars, who have already successfully cleared the hurdles of the international industry. You also see actors like Bautista, representing diaspora talent that has bypassed the gates and secured a place in the global mainstream. The video highlights a frustrating double standard. The way Pinoy pride is instantly celebrated once an artist makes it in the West, while homegrown talent currently in the trenches remains stuck in the application phase. It exposes the irony of a culture that often waits for a foreign stamp of approval before fully validating its own homegrown artists. The most important message, however, is hidden in a linguistic shift within the chorus. It's a bilingual pun that recontextualizes the entire track. While the title is Visa, the document needed to cross a border, the lyrics play on the Tagalog word Bisa, meaning potency, effect, or undeniable power. This wordplay challenges the idea that Filipino talent has no bisa, or effect, until it receives an external stamp of approval from a foreign authority. We see this shift in the choreography, breaking away from the anxious, rushed office movements and exploding into a display of neon defiance. By combining these elements, SB19 moves past asking for permission. They are presenting a receipt of their inherent value. Visa serves as a final reminder that homegrown artists do not need a foreign border to validate their power. Their impact is already undeniable, with or without the external stamp.